If you like exploring stylish and quirky environments, this game is for you. To clarify, Nightmare Superhighway is not a racing game, it's something even better. That's right, it's a walking simulator. Maybe you weren't excited before, but you're probably drooling all over yourself right now. In all seriousness, this game is actually quite fun and really creative. Personally, I love games like this, but some would say that it's an acquired taste. If you have bad taste, then this game is probably not for you. If you are like me and have superior taste, then you need to play Nightmare Superhighway. Currently, you can pick it up for free on itch.io. You want to hear some sweet music while exploring an eclectic train station filled with weirdos? Of course you do. That's why you need to play Off-Peak. Off-Peak, well, thematically off-key, offers some really nice colorful tunes for you to listen to while you try to find a ticket so you can catch the next train. This may sound like an odd premise, but I assure you it is just as odd as you think it would be. It's also a surprisingly enjoyable experience. In my opinion, the soundtrack alone makes this game worth playing. The character interactions and exploration are just gravy. Best of all, you can actually download it right now for free on itch.io, so feel free to pick it up when you have some time. The allure of bustling cities is an enigma. All of those bright lights, all of those tall buildings, all of those cluttered crowds. As you walk along those uneven sidewalks countless times, it becomes automatic. The novelty of these paths now just a memory. The city starts to evolve as your perception shifts. The buildings become ominous landmarks. The roads become tar-filled rivers. The people become fleshy ponds. You now view the big city from a rare vantage point. You see that this world you live in is a fantasy. Perhaps that's all it was meant to be. Anyway, this game is free and available on itch.io. Play it if you're in the mood for something special. The allure of the open sea is an enigma. All of those subtle reflections, all of those tall waves, all of the colorful fish. As you swim amongst those small creatures for hours, it becomes natural. The novelty of those waves now just a memory. The ocean starts to evolve as your perception shifts. The bubbles become lustrous orbs of light. The currents become submerged trails. The fishes become tiny guardians. You now view the massive ocean from a rare vantage point. You see that this aquatic world you live in is hauntingly beautiful. Perhaps it always has been. Anyway, this free game is available on itch.io. Play it if you're in the mood for something special. Someone made a game about a mall near you. You know, the one that your mom dropped you off at so that you can pick up some gifts for your family. What, you don't remember? Well, allow me to refresh your memory. The mall was basically empty except for the mall employees. Oh, and there's this guy. He's a little quirky, but he won't hurt you. At least I don't think he will. Anyway, if you want to relive this lost memory, then you can pick it up for free on itch.io. Remember to stay safe while you search for gifts and enjoy the sweet nostalgia. Liminal gallery is what happens when you mix liminal spaces, puzzles, and photography. Basically, you take pictures and then you literally walk into the photograph. This game is pretty short, but the experimental nature of the game makes the experience more substantive. If you're looking for a fresh take on liminal or puzzle games, then this is perfect for you. Liminal Gallery was developed by Ken Forrest and is available for free on itch.io. Liminal dreams is what happens when you mix liminal spaces, surrealism, and a dash of horror. There are 4 locations that you can explore along with a central hub that happens to be grayscale. The 4 other locations have primary objectives, but there are also a few optional secrets to uncover. Each location is relatively empty, typical of liminal spaces, but there are also a few fascinating characters to interact with. Liminal Dreams was developed by Crimson Cat and is available for free on itch.io. So what really happens when you send an email? Fortunately, Somnium will walk us through this peculiar process. In this fantastical digital landscape, you will act as a computational courier of sorts. Your job is to retrieve the letters contained in this email so that they can reach their destination. Along the way, you'll encounter entertaining creatures and fascinating challenges. If you're interested in learning more about emails, Somnium, developed by Luke Merman, is available on itch.io for free. What if the first boss in a game was figuring out how to start it? Memory of a broken dimension is bound to make you question your understanding of video games, your intelligence, and maybe even your sanity. The visual effects and shaders in this game are really unlike anything I've seen before. and that's coming from someone that has played plenty of surreal and abstract indie games. The distortion and noise that has consumed this broken realm is almost overwhelming. If you're in the mood for an experience that will likely be frustrating yet intriguing, whether you manage to complete it or not, go ahead and pick up this free game on itch.io. What happens when you combine horror, fractals, and boats? Fractal Sailor is all of these things and even more. This is essentially a tech demo showcasing cool shaders and experimental gameplay. The goal is to sail through this ominous sea of fractals in search of fuel stations for your boat. Unfortunately, I don't think you're going to be alone out there, so be careful. Anyway, if you're in the mood for something that looks like nothing you've ever seen, play this game. Fractal Sailor was developed by Matej Vanko and is available for free on itch.io.